Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of One Piece, which is on 849. This episode here, I actually really enjoyed it, despite having certain filler here and there. I think Toei did a nice job surpassing some parts of the manga. So if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that Luffy breaks the candy meeting with freaking whatchamacallit, Red Hawk, and he ends up clashing against Katakuri, and Katakuri ends up somehow overpowering him. That's a little filler right there. And Luffy ends up clashing against Katakuri and tries to hit him with Haki, but it's really ineffective. It's like Katakuri is just standing there like, are you even trying doing anything? That kind of face whatsoever. And we see to it that one of Big Mom's children manages to surround the Sunny Go. And we see to it that the Tarte ships are firing cannonball shots at them. While Nami and Carrot are trying to get the Kupta burst ready to escape, we have to it that Pedro, realizing that the Thousand Sunny is stuck, not to mention Chopper and Brook are in danger, he ends up having to attack Pedro's Pedal. And of course, Pedro's Pedal effortlessly defeats Pedro and asks him this question. Do you have any idea what my bounty is? I'm 700 million berries right here. You cannot even defeat me even at your level. You know that, right? And we see to it that Pedro, remembering his time with Roger, wanted to travel with him, but Roger tells him, I want you to wait patiently. Eventually, your time to shine will come. Mine is limited. You, on the other hand, you will have to wait until the time is right. And we see to it that after Pedro heard a lot of news about Roger's death, and there was the execution aftermath of where Gecko Moria, Doflamingo, Shanks, Buggy, Monkey D. Dragon was there, not to mention Mihawk, you know? Like I said, there was a lot of filler in this episode, but I think it still did a good job. And eventually, after Pedro knowing that what Roger might have sacrificed himself for, he will decide to go out to sea. And eventually we have to it that Pedal asks him, does he have any last words, because the dawn of this the era of the new dawn whatsoever is not going to shine upon you. And you mentioned, you told me that the Nox means night, but it also means before the dawn, or before dawn, I think. And we see to it that Pedro says, I know my time's up, and there's no way I'm getting out. I never expected myself to get out of this situation alive. And therefore, Pedro reveals he has a bunch of dynamite stuck to his coat. Pedro's realizing the danger he's in, he goes like, get the hell off me! But Pedro held on tight with everything he's got, grabbed the cigarette, lit up the dynamite, and therefore Carrot and the others could only watch in great discretion or in despair because of what Pedro's going to do. And kaboom! Pedro says, therefore Pedro's last words before he dies in his mind saying, go, keep going, don't stop, you understand me? And we see to it that Carrot, Nami, Luffy ends up seeing Pedro blasting himself to the afterlife or something. And we had to it that the episode ends off right there with the Thousand Sunny out of there. Now, I'm going to say this right now. We all know Pedro's life has been stolen from him. And he only and he's 77 by that time when his life was stolen. For him, even though he looks so young, and for him to take an explosion like that, I don't expect him to really survive. I mean, at any age, if you are not trained at physical limit or something, even at a young age, you might survive that explosion. But in terms of point blank, especially for Pedro himself, especially when his years of life is taken away from him from Big Mom many years ago, I don't think he even survived. I mean, right here, he sacrificed himself for Luffy and the others to try to escape, and I hope they take advantage of that. Next week, at long last, for waiting for so long, it's going to be the prelude to the event that I have been waiting for. Manga readers have been waiting for. That's if they are still up to date with the anime. I know many people might have dropped this series because it's too long, it's too much to handle, or they are criticizing it. But for me, as a manga reader and an anime watcher, I'm so glad to keep up to date with the anime, because without certain information from from being behind from the manga, it will remind me so much of how exciting it was when it came to me as a manga reader. Just nostalgia moments. So until then, yeah, next week we'll start the prelude to the event that I have been waiting for. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Okay, have a good day. And I'll see you guys next time, right? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot!